Only 3 proteins that will keep you strong after 50. You're probably eating protein. You're probably not eating the right ones. After 50, the source matters as much as the amount. Most men are missing at least one of these 3, and that gap is costing them muscle they think they're losing to age. Here's exactly what works and why.
Protein 1. Red meat, the one you were told to avoid. Red meat was removed from a lot of men's diets after 50. That decision cost them more than they realize. 100 grams of lean beef, top round, sirloin, flank, delivers 26 to 30 grams of complete protein, full amino acid profile, every essential amino acid present. But that's not the differentiator. What red meat delivers that no other protein source replicates is the package around the protein. Natural creatine, 3 to 5 grams per kilogram of raw meat. The same creatine that, as a supplement, has the strongest evidence base for strength and muscle preservation in men over 50. You're getting it from food with full cofactors intact. Zinc, in concentration and bioavailability that no plant source matches. Zinc is a direct cofactor for testosterone production, not indirectly, directly. Low zinc means lower testosterone, regardless of training volume or sleep quality. Heme iron, absorbed at 2 to 3 times the rate of non-heme iron from plant sources. Iron is essential for oxygen transport to working muscle. Low iron means reduced training capacity, which means reduced stimulus, which means reduced muscle retention. Now, the studies that demonized red meat. They were conducted on sedentary populations with processed meat included in the same category as unprocessed cuts. The metabolic and inflammatory profile of a man who trains 4 days a week and eats lean, unprocessed beef is not the same as a sedentary man eating deli meat daily. The generalization was made. Men over 50 paid the nutritional price. Practical amount: 150 to 200 grams of lean, unprocessed cut, grilled or roasted, 4 to 5 times per week. No processed meat, no sausage as a substitute. The second protein doesn't just deliver amino acids, it removes the obstacle that's blocking the protein you're already eating from working correctly.
Protein 2. Salmon. Salmon delivers 22 to 25 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. That's not why it's on this list. Every protein source delivers amino acids. Salmon delivers something no other protein source replicates at the same concentration: EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids, in amounts that directly alter how the muscle responds to protein and training stimulus. Here's the mechanism. After 50, anabolic resistance increases. The muscle becomes progressively less sensitive to protein and training signals. More stimulus required, less response produced. That's not just aging, it's partly driven by chronic low-grade inflammation that accumulates with age and blocks anabolic signaling at the cellular level. EPA and DHA act directly on that inflammation. Studies with men over 50 document that adequate omega-3 levels increase muscle protein synthesis response to training by 30 to 40%, not by adding stimulus, by removing the inflammatory interference that was blocking the signal from landing. Eating salmon isn't just hitting a protein target, it's reducing the obstacle that prevents protein from doing its job. That distinction matters. A man eating adequate protein in a high inflammation environment gets a fraction of the anabolic response of the same protein consumed with inflammation controlled. Most men treat omega-3 as optional. For men over 50 with anabolic resistance, it's structural. Practical amount: 150 to 200 grams of salmon 3 times per week. Grilled, baked, or poached, not fried. Frying degrades the omega-3 content that makes the mechanism work. 3 sessions per week maintains EPA and DHA at serum levels documented as protective of muscle mass in older men. The third protein has the strongest single mechanism on this list, and it covers the one window that food alone, no matter how well chosen, cannot reach efficiently. Want a strong and healthy body? Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button.
Protein 3. Whey protein. Whey has the highest leucine concentration of any protein source available, 10 to 11% of total weight per gram of protein. Nothing else comes close. That matters because leucine is the amino acid that directly activates mTOR, the molecular switch that initiates muscle protein synthesis. Not one several triggers, the primary trigger. Here's where it gets specific for men over 50. Anabolic resistance raises the leucine threshold required to activate mTOR. At 25, 2 grams of leucine switches synthesis on. After 50, that threshold rises to 2.5 to 3 grams. The signal requires more input to produce the same output. 25 to 30 grams of whey delivers that threshold. Most whole food sources don't, not at the same total protein load. Now, the timing argument. Whey absorbs in 60 to 90 minutes. That's the post-training window, the period where muscle insulin sensitivity and amino acid uptake are at peak, the window where protein delivered to the bloodstream goes directly into synthesis. Red meat takes 3 to 4 hours to peak in the bloodstream. Salmon is similar. Both are excellent protein sources. Neither covers the post-training window efficiently. By the time amino acids from a whole food meal reach peak blood concentration, the window has narrowed significantly. Whey doesn't replace whole food. It covers the window whole food misses. Isolate, not concentrate. For men over 50 with any digestive sensitivity, isolate. Minimal lactose, minimal fat, maximum protein concentration per gram, faster absorption. The cost difference between concentrate and isolate doesn't justify the digestive friction that disrupts consistency. Consistency is the variable that determines everything else. 3 proteins, 3 mechanisms. Now the question most men never get answered. Exactly how much, distributed exactly how for their specific body weight.
The blueprint, your daily protein target by body weight. The target first. Men over 50 who train need 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. 2 sessions per week, 1.6 grams. 4 or more sessions, 2.0 to 2.2 grams. Below 1.6 grams per kilogram, muscle preservation isn't guaranteed, regardless of which sources are consumed. 3 practical profiles. Profile 1, 165 pounds, 75 kilograms. Target, 135 grams daily. Morning, 1 scoop whey isolate in water, 25 grams. Lunch, 7 ounces lean beef plus vegetables, 50 grams. Pre or post-training, 1 scoop whey isolate, 25 grams. Dinner, 5 ounces salmon plus vegetables, 33 grams. Total, 133 grams. Profile 2, 200 pounds, 90 kilograms. Target, 162 grams daily. Morning, 1 scoop whey isolate in water, 25 grams. Lunch, 9 ounces lean beef plus vegetables, 62 grams. Pre or post-training, 1 scoop whey isolate, 25 grams. Dinner, 7 ounces salmon plus vegetables, 44 grams. Total, 156 grams. Add 1 additional scoop if training 4 or more days. Profile 3, 230 pounds, 105 kilograms. Target, 189 grams daily. Morning, 2 scoops whey isolate in water, 50 grams. Lunch, 10 ounces lean beef plus vegetables, 75 grams. Pre or post-training, 1 scoop whey isolate, 25 grams. Dinner, 7 ounces salmon plus vegetables, 44 grams. Total, 194 grams. One rule applies to all 3 profiles. Protein distributed at a minimum of 4 meals, maximum 4 hours between each. The muscle has a synthesis ceiling per window. Concentration in 1 or 2 large meals doesn't produce the same result as distribution across the day. Same total, different timing, different outcome. The man eating 160 grams of protein in 2 meals is not getting the same anabolic response as the man eating 160 grams across 4. The total looks identical, the result isn't. Pick your profile, apply the distribution, start tomorrow. What'd you think of this video? Drop your honest opinion in the comments. I actually read everything. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button.